Alright, dudes, we're live. We're finally here with the results. Only took me forever to get my shit together. But we are here. And we are ready to play the video game. Get the results done. We'll let everybody come strolling in. Goodness gracious. No surprise. Regera pretty much washed up. No surprise. Definitely big days for the Lotus in Unbound. Nikki B's in the house. First one on the scene. What's up, my dude? Good to see you. Ready for these results. And then, do we go play more CarX Street? What is the move? But for now, we'll get through all these. King C's in the house. What's up, my dude? So we'll go for about waiting for Solar Crown. Fuck yeah, bro. Me too. I'm ready for Solar Crown for sure. Right now in the works, I've got everything you need to know about CarX Street, and then I've got about 3 or 4 build videos for that game. I got some pretty good shit. In C1 class in that game, I got a Civic. C2, we've got an MR2. Back to C1, we've got a Forester that's like top speed king. I don't know, we got a handful of really good cars, so got those coming out probably. What is today? Tuesday? What the fuck is today? Today's Tuesday. So before the end of the week, I hope to have 3 videos out on that game, and then we roll right into TDU and we'll see what happens. IYKYK was in the house. Defense Plays is here. The Warden is also here. Ty Greason. What's up, my boy? It's a unique situation. It's kind of bittersweet. They had that update for Unbound that just got pushed, and it was funny. I was reading some of the backlash from some of the community on the most recent update. Not everybody was like super thrilled. But hey, it's all good. I'm ready for bigger and better and new games. Are you guys as well? That's for sure. 2 more minutes, and then we will get the results going. How fast do you guys think the fastest time was? Because I obviously know it because I saw the results already, but like, potentially faster than you would think. Streets in the house. Tetsu's in the house. Guys, big W in the chat if you are watching to have access to your keyboard for Tetsu and Kuprix. They've been keeping the results going along. Hex has been helping, and Flapperkist as well. And then no Kappa. But Tetsu and Kuprix are really picking up a lot of the legwork. And the Copium series as a whole has been very, very smooth because of their work and their efforts. So we really don't give enough love to those guys. Yum Yum Asian, what's up? Nova Speed's in the house, what's up, buddy? Warden says 520. Defense Plays says now we need a Lois Slayer. Nikki B says 515. Spoiler alert. It's faster than that. Faster than that. Let me go look up what the current crew record is according to our lap times. Pulse. Ty is throwing out some really aggressive numbers. 437's fucking the Holland the male, my dude, the male. All right, S plus on Thunder Lightning. We don't even have it in here yet. That's funny. So actually tonight's time is going to be the new crew record, which is kind of sick. So that's exciting. Yeah, definitely the longest track in the game by almost double. What's the next longest time? We've got 255 for Big O. 335 for Endgame. 2-lap, 358 for Apex Predator. Yeah, there's nothing longer than Apex. So yeah, Lightning. Oh, 420. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I was like 420, 69. Let's fucking go. That ain't it. All right. So yeah, we got ourselves a new crew record. That's kind of sick. Kind of tight. All right, Tommy Gaddis in the house. Yeah, 435 would have been fucking insane. All right, we are 5 minutes in. I let everybody show up, get their notifications. Actually, it looks like there was just now a second. The Discord just got pinged with that notification, so. We'll give it a couple of more minutes because I see that the Discord ping just went out just now, so let everybody else show up. So that way not everybody's missing the results, because we're not going to do this for at least a couple of weeks. Socks in the house. What's up, dude? Are we live? Yes, we are. Skyline GTR USA says, what's up, dude? Nico SV also in the house. All right. Good enough. Let's go get some results. So, this week, our big winner, absolutely crushing it, is our dude Dud 1020 in the IYKYK with the alien time of a 4:54.42. I did not think that the 5-minute barrier was going to get broken. So, that's absolutely flying. So alien time to Dud 1020, very fast. The last Copium of season 3 Unbound. So very, very good stuff. Shout out to Dud for being the winner there. Love to see that. We move on to the first official big split where the regular people live. And Gripium, that's our boy HFF 254YL7JMK running the IWGVGA with a 4:58.90. And then Silent Bird Dude in second with a 5:03 in the Lotus. Iwatu Suzumi, pretty good, in the Lotus with a 5:05.40. That is your podium. And then Fatal Claws in the Regera with a 5:11.05. Gripium also ran it in the Regera and did a 5:11.22. So same driver, two different cars. Looks like the Regera is about 13 seconds slower around that track in what we're going to call perfect conditions, so that's a lot. NFS HQ in the IWGVGA, a 5:12.09, and then Tetsu Kurosaki in the Lotus as well with a 5:13.28, and then Mr. Cleansey with a 5:13.51. That is your top split. One Regera out of the, or two Fatal Claws and Gripium are our two Regeras there, but yeah, Regera off the top time. The next closest one is 17 seconds, 17 and a half seconds slow, so that's quite a lot. Quite a lot. All right, we move in to the next one. Nova Speed, going to be winning that one in the Lotus with a 5:14.05. Lexar, our buddy Kuprix, in the Lotus with the 5:17.50. Tommy G, 14 in the Lotus in third place with a 5:18.09. Cool Sergeant with a 5:20.04. Very close, just missing that podium by 2 seconds. And then Sub-Zero, also in the Lotus, 5:20.71. Trinidad Kid in the Lotus with a 5:21.95. Judy Racing, 5:22.28. And Socks with a 5:23.31. Regera Dead, Lotus domination in the third split. Nowhere to be found. Move on to the next split. Wicked Aqua 27 going to be winning that one with a 5:24.13. Doesn't say what he's in. I'm going to assume it's the Lotus unless Aqua updates with something different. We're going to say Lotus. Dragotron in the Lotus with a one and done. 5:26.65. No fucking way Dragotron's doing a one and done and beating my time. That's fucking nuts. Shout out to Dragotron being fast consistently. 5:26.65 in second. Then Artismo with a 5:26.78. That is going to be our podium, and that is all Lotus action. These two guys only about a tenth of a second away from each other. Wicked Aqua did, in fact, run the IYKYK. Put that in there. Artismo in third place with a 5:26.78. And then Mar, 69.98. Shout out to Mar once again with his weekly $20 donation for Copium. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. And then right behind Mar is myself with a 5:35.58. When I got this, I really didn't see 5 minute, like sub 5 happening. I knew that there was time to be made, but fucking over half a minute is wild. It's like 40 seconds. Ricardo Patrice in the steering wheel, just right behind me, 0.3 of a second back. And then Mean Cat with a one and done with a 5:36.35. And then Misu Dej. I don't know. Misu, DEJ is silent, with a 5:36.77. Going to be rounding out that split. These guys were really close together. Those two were very close together. And then Mar was kind of on his own little island out there, just barely off the podium. Move on to the next. Lealicious finally getting her win before we leave Need for Speed Unbound. She has got a 5:37.03 win in her split. Tommy G14 with his Regera run, 5:40.59 in second. Then the Warden running the Lotus with a 5:41.06. That is your top three. That is your podium. Nahindra Boy coming in fourth with a 5:41.67. That is going to be in the Lotus. And then Fanco PK in the Regera, 5:43.08. That is going to be your fifth place. Johnny Yuko with the Lotus, one and done, 5:54.55. That's kind of a cool time. Margilium, 5:46.58. Dragontron in the Regera run and done with a 5:47.53. And then King Jan 10 in the Lotus with a 5:49.44. Yeah, we're not sure why you even talk to anyone. It's Tetsu's fault, and he's not listening. We blame Tetsu. It's not my fault. Tetsu's fault. Shout out to Leia. We'll fix it right now, though. Hold on. There we go. Take this. Put it right here. Got it. All right. Cool. We put it all in there, Leo. We got you. All the information has been input. Okay. We move on to the next split. It's Sylv in the Lotus with a 5:50.50. Let's go. That is going to be our winner. And right behind it, Sylv, is Mar with his Regera run of a 5:50.52. So 2/100ths of a second. Damn near 6 minutes of driving, and these guys are coming in within a breath of each other. Super, super close. I love that shit. Sub-Zero with his Regera run in third with a 5:51.63. It's Sylv with his Regera one with a 5:55.23. So his Regera run is only 5 seconds slower than his Lotus run. Not sure if the Lotus was slower or the Regera was fast. We'll have to ask him. Nikolai in the Lotus with a 5:56.08, and then Johnny Yuko in the Regera run and done with a 5:57.60, and then John WRX69, one of the longest running Copium participants of all time, has not missed a series with a 5:50.58. Pretty close here with 55, 56, 57, 58. Those guys are sequential. 1 second separates each one of them. So the podium all within 1 second, and then right after the podium, they were all sequential. Very, very close. It was pretty cool. Good night, Leia. All right, move on to the next split. We've got Yosef Mu with his Regera time of 6 minutes, 0.74. Nahindra Boy with that Regera run with a 6:01.28. And then Manic RS5 in the Lotus with a 6:04.72. Matty Volkswagen just barely missing out on the podium with a 6:06.18, putting him in fourth in the Regera. And then Yosef Mu with the Lotus, one and done, 6:08.45. The real bull shark is in the IYKYK Lotus with a 6:09.27. Going to be following Yosef. And then John, WRX69, in the Regera with a 6:13.69. Nice, my man. John's done it all, and he's got both times in here for both Regera and IYKYK, and it's a 15-second gap between the two, which is consistent with the top split. So, good gap there, John. Good gap. Nikki B in the IYKYK with a 6:20.17. Nikki was way higher, so I would say that Nikki's much faster in the Lotus. Moving on to the next split, we've got Richie the Snowman with a 6:28.34 in first. Going to be winning that one. Matty Volkswagen in second with his Lotus run. Matty. No, dog. You can't be faster in the Regera and slower in the Lotus. Someone call out this man. He's not in second. He's the first loser. He did it backwards. Soul Destroyer 32 in third place with a 6:42.36. And then Rattler Guns in the Lotus with a 6:42.86. Mr. Chips in the Regera with a 6:52.75. And then Richie the Snowman with his Regera run, which is a 7:99. So about a 32-second gap between the two cars. Really showing the power of the Lotus. Matty skewing our stats with his Regera run. And then GB 1074 in his Regera with a 7:09.14. Soul Destroyer with his Regera run with a 7:17.76, which is going to be about 37 seconds slower than his Lotus run. So it just goes to show the Lotus is very dominant unless you're Matty. Moving on to the Reversium Challenge, the Crazy Boys, the men with absolute integrity. This is kind of insane. So we've got Sub-Zero with the Regera Reversium with a 12 minutes, 34 seconds. And then the Lotus is apparently slow as shit around that track. And I bet you these guys did it together because it's Dragontron, Warden, and Wicked Aqua. And they are all within pretty tight tolerances here. So we got 21 minutes, 20 seconds, 96 for Dragontron. Third place is Warden with a 21 minute, 59 seconds. So about... they're 40-ish seconds slower. And then Wicked Aqua coming in behind him, another 30 seconds behind that, with a 22 minutes, 23 seconds, .15. Pretty good stuff. Long-ass driving. Shout out to you guys. That's 12 minutes for driving backwards is a long time, but 20 is a lot longer. So that's really, really cool. Shout out to these guys. But we're not done. Oh, the Warden. You did it by yourself? Dude. Warden did it by himself. So the fact that he can slide right in there, it just goes to show like the integrity of the dudes that are submitting their Reversium times. Like if they were kind of running it forwards for a little bit, then they started going backwards, there'd be a huge skew in their times here. But like these tolerances for running backwards is really, really close. But we're not done. Miku Blade with the IWGP only resets. So the way that this man ran the track was no gas, no brakes. What all did he do here? It's no gas, no brakes, and no steering. I think he legit was just like holding boost or only reset. Maybe he was just resetting the car. Oh, that'd be wild. No. 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 Did Miku Blade just press the reset button for over an hour? This motherfucker, that's crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Like Forever Young did go slower and spent a longer time. An hour, 23 minutes, 45 seconds, .49. That's a huge time. So shout out to Forever Young. You came in last this week. That's exactly what you wanted. Miku Blade did a short time. But this shit, only reset, is fucking legend. He's somehow found a way to one-up himself, and I'm impressed. Like, what are we doing here, dudes? Like, this man literally was racing for over an hour just like... Let me just reset a little louder for you. That'd be nuts. That's fucking nuts. No shot, dude. Like, that guy needs a fucking t-shirt. I don't know. Like, Miku Blade. If you are in the United States, we'll talk. If you are outside of the United States, we'll see. It's really expensive to send shit overseas. But shout out to all you guys. We had 23 PC players, 18 on PS5, 5 on Xbox for a total of 46 this week. Farewell, Lakeshore. You will be missed. Guys, that is the end of Season 3 Copium. Seasons are based in no arbitrary length. Like, we just run until we change games. And so we might run a long season of Test Drive Unlimited. We might run a short season of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It really just depends. To answer a lot of questions that I have had, we will not be doing the Copium series in Car X Street because it is not cross-platform. So I don't want to exclude my PS5 and my Xbox homies. So no worries there. We will be taking a break, which is only like a week, until TDU comes out, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. That is where the next Copium series will begin. Season 4 as we jump into it. So if that game is on your radar, cool. If not, go check it out. I'm pretty excited for it. So just be on the lookout for that. And we won't start Copium series in Test Drive until after the pre-launch. So it comes out the 5th. For many of us that got the whatever Pepega edition, and we get like a few days early, and so I think we'll probably do our first Copium series either next Wednesday for the announcement, or maybe we'll just start our start and finish days different days. Maybe we'll start doing Thursday to Thursdays or something, but we'll see. But for now, that is the wrap up for Need for Speed Unbound. It's kind of weird. It's like the sun's setting on like a really cool chapter. I really feel like this time I'm probably putting the game away for the duration. Not saying I won't ever play it again, but there's now enough other things for me to do in the gaming world that I'll probably just kind of put it on its shelf and let it do its thing. I've got my time out of it, and I've enjoyed it a lot, and I made a lot of great friends along the way. All of you dudes and a few ladies. So we're not gone, we're not forgotten. We are changing gears though, and we're going to be moving along because it's either, what do they say? Innovate or die. So we're not going to just keep beating the Need for Speed dead horse. We're going to go ride a new horse. So catch me on TDU. We'll see you guys then. We are going to cancel out the stream here, let it go so that way everybody can come in and see a concise, kind of results stream. And we'll probably be doing some Car X Street along with some other stuff in the days to come. It's been fun. We'll see you guys in TDU. See you next time. Bye-bye.